Right, we're on. This morning we're going to talk about stopping coming over the top. That action of high right shoulders, what we're going to try and get rid of. This will be a piece of cake. So this over the top action, this out to in over the top high right shoulder action, that's got to go. That's going to produce a path that's going left, therefore the ball's going to tail off to the right, or you're going to hit that straight left shot. The straight left shot's quite good, goes a long way, but if you miss a green long and left, it's always trouble. So let's try and sort this right shoulder, let's try and keep that back. I've got a plan for that. I've got a tidy little drill, tidy. So address position, I'm aiming for red flag. Up in the distance there, take my address position. I'm just keeping things neutral. We're not doing Eureka, just keeping things neutral for the purpose of this video. It's amazing when you keep things neutral, everyone goes, why are you not doing Eureka? Calm down, it's alright. This position here, a common address position, is a high right arm or high right shoulder. So looking down the line, assuming my camera angle is correct, my right arm is higher than my left arm. So that's opened my shoulders. My shoulders are now pointing left of my intended target. That's going to dictate swing path, so that height there is going to encourage me to swing out to in and across the golf ball, out to in, and we're going to get that ball that goes straight left or curves out to the right. Sun's just disappeared. Any ball that curves out to the right is losing distance. It's going to come down, land softer. It's not fun, that. So firstly, at address, we want to relax the right shoulder, so the high right arm needs to be relaxed. So when you're looking down the line there now, you should be able to see a bit more of left forearm, because the right forearm's relaxed. So that has now closed my shoulders. My shoulders are now slightly closed to the intended target. So I've got more chance now of swinging in to out to get a wee draw or a straighter ball flight. Here's the bit we're on about. This is where it's all going to happen. So if I address my golf ball, and I imagine I'm standing inside a clock face, so we've got 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock is my feet line in line with the camera. So I've got 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. This 2 o'clock position, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'll pop a head cover right there. So grab your head cover, that is my focus now. So this 2 o'clock position is what I'm focusing on. And I'm going to keep looking at that as I hit a golf ball. Tricky, yeah? Take my address position, club behind ball, feet parallel, knees, hips, shoulders parallel, relaxed right arm, so left arm appears higher, So relaxing the right arm is making the right shoulder go back, so therefore my my shoulder alignment is right of target or closed. Then from there I'm looking at the head cover, I'm looking at number 2, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, I'm looking at 2 o'clock. And I'm going back up and I'm still looking at 2 o'clock. Then when I come back down, I'm still focusing on 2 o'clock, which, as you can see, my chest is now pointing back down at 2 o'clock. Okay, if I was to do that face on, I'll just get in line with 2 o'clock, so that's 2 o'clock there. Now we come up. My chest is now at 2 o'clock, and then as I come back down, I'm focusing on 2 o'clock, so my chest is now still pointing down towards 2 o'clock as I come into impact. That way I've kept the path going from in to out, I've kept my shoulders closed, I feel as though my back's towards the target, and I've stopped that high right shoulder going out to in. So address position, good. All lined up to target, looking at the head cover, number 2, focus number 2 and coming down, just taking swings, looking at number 2. I can feel now that my back's pointing more towards target impact as I'm there. Looking at number 2, hitting ball this time, focusing on head cover. As I come down, my eyes are kind of focusing between a bit of both, but the main key thing here is my head cover, so I'm there. Nice draw, so I was looking at, it was quite hard that. So my focus was the head cover at number 2. I took the club all the way back, looking at number 2 head cover. Coming down, I was looking at the head cover, and then I kind of moved myself towards, or my eyes towards the golf ball to make sure I made contact. But the focus was the head cover. Let's go again. It's important to try and get the ball position the same every time. So therefore number 2 is relative, so I've got 12, 1, 2, 3. So I'm there. That was a great strike, by the way. So I'm good. Focusing on head cover. I'm just feeling that. I'm still looking at head cover. Focusing on number 2. Good. Going to hit this one, looking at head cover. Okay, strike wasn't quite as good. I kind of lost my my bearings there in relation to head cover and golf ball. So this time I'm going to focus the feeling of head cover, head cover, head cover, head cover. I can feel my back's more towards target. Now my arms from the top of the swing are getting pulled downwards instead of that outward motion. So my hands are coming down towards the head cover. There. And I'm going to play the shot, feeling the same thing. Yep, left of intended target, started a little bit too far left, but good. Again, focusing on number 2, hands drop straight down, backs towards target impact. Good. Oh yeah. So that one there, I tried to keep looking at the head cover more, or for longer. Let me do that again. Up to the top. Looking at number 2 head cover, hands come straight down. Then when I play this shot, head cover's the focus. That's it. Just trying to keep your eye on that head cover as you come back down. Up the top of the swing, looking at the head cover, or number 2. Coming down, taking lots of feelings of, but keep looking at number 2, which keeps the chest pointing back towards the head cover, or keeps the back towards the target, and therefore your shoulders closed. Also the hands come straight down now, the high right shoulder's gone, it's eliminated. So as I say, when I'm using the number 2, that's number 2 there, I get to the top of my swing, my chest is now pointing towards number 2, and as I come down, my hands come down towards target, but my chest still pointing towards number 2. Then it feels that impact all the way, that my chest is pointing towards number 2. And you'll be able to see, when I've relaxed the right arm, my shoulders are now closed. Up to the top, focus on number 2 there, shoulders are still closed. Continuing down, down, down and round, shoulders are still closed, and this right shoulder is now back. It's no longer jumping out towards the golf ball, cutting across, out to end path. And go, relax right arm, which I had almost forgotten about. Down number 2, down number 2. So just look at number 2, keep that back towards target. Happy with that. Guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel so far, please hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers I get, the more worthwhile it is for making the videos. Also the like button, that little bell notification as well, give that a little click, see what happens.